welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So this video is about preventing hair loss. I did post up a video, I believe it was about 2 years ago, thinning hair and promoting growth, I believe it was. To be honest, I haven't posted up a video in 2 years solely because I did not expect to receive the abundance of messages and emails and comments on the video. A lot of those comments did have questions in it. Now, 2 years on, I have learnt on a lot of facts. I've picked up a few more things that I've incorporated into my hair routine, things that have worked, things that haven't, and I've done a lot more research on the topic as well. So I feel fully equipped to come here and make this video for you guys. The main question that I found was being asked to me, preventing the actual hair loss. So I thought I would dedicate this video to 3 specific facts that I would put forth in your daily hair care routine. They have proven to work for me quite well, and the advice that I've given to family and friends, it has worked for them too. So I hope you enjoy this video. I hope it is informative and you can get some great stuff out of it. So let's get started. Just before I begin with the 3 tips that I have, I just wanted to throw in there that hair loss has multiple different factors. These can include your diet, mineral deficiencies, stressful life, pollutants in the area that you live in, illnesses, your genetics, all sorts of things. Up to 1/3 of the population does suffer from hair loss, so it's not something that is unheard of, and it is quite worldwide. There are no guarantees that you can actually prevent your hair loss if it is genetically programmed for you, or you are in an environment where you can't actually control those factors. But there are definitely things that you can do to help nourish your hair or try to decrease that process of hair falling out. So these are the 3 tips that I can give you, and yeah, just wanted to pop that in. First thing that I want to say is just really take care of your hair. Things like washing your hair. I know I spoke about it in my previous video about how to wash it, but you know, try to find a mild shampoo, doesn't have too many chemicals in it, doesn't have sulfates in it, something that works well for you, considering if you have oily hair or dry hair. Just try to find something that's a mild shampoo and will work well for you. In terms of washing your hair, don't want to say exactly what you should do specifically, but I've done both ways. Tried washing my hair every single day, then I have tried to wash it once a week. I found that the two aren't really that beneficial. If you wash your hair every single day, you are not allowing your hair to reap the benefits of its own natural oils. It'll help your hair from the roots and its follicles. It'll help the strands of your hair to remain strong. So if you're constantly washing your hair every day, you're not actually giving your hair the opportunity to actually to gain those nutrients that your body's naturally producing. If you don't wash your hair for 7 days, that wasn't great either. Just because if your scalp is really dirty, it doesn't really allow a nice canvas for your hair to grow nice and healthily back out. The pores in your scalp or your hair follicles may be clogged with dirt or debris or dry shampoo or hairspray, whatever else that you put in your hair. You can always gain an infection. Not that it's ever happened to me, but I have heard of stories where just due to a lot of the build-up on your scalp, you can get infections, and again, it doesn't allow for your hair to grow out. For me, I found what worked best is washing my hair every 4 to 5 days. 3rd day, my hair typically becomes a little bit oily. It's at that point that I will just throw it back into a bun or just tie it up, and I'll leave it for 1 more day, and then I'll give it a wash after that, and I found that that works best for me. Try to use a good hairbrush. How you brush your hair can have a big impact on the condition of your hair. Like I said in my previous video, starting from the root of your hair and tugging down will only cause hair fallout excessively or breakage of the hair, damaging the hair. Try to start from the bottom and work your way up. Go for a soft brush that's got natural fibers and bristles. The other thing to really care for your hair is at-home hair remedies. One thing to really know about DIY hair masks is that every hair mask does something different for your hair. This video, preventing hair loss, what kind of a hair mask you want to be going for is something that strengthens your hair strands, your hair follicles, and your hair at its root. Something that tries to create a cleaner, fresher scalp for hair growth. Things that I've found have really worked well are bananas, very rich in proteins and minerals, egg, avocado, oatmeal. These things are very rich in protein, very rich in different vitamins and minerals. They help to create a nice, clean and nourished scalp for the growth of healthy hair. Tip number 2, avoid damaging your hair. We've heard this a lot and you hear it in a lot of other YouTube videos, but try to avoid using a lot of heat on your hair. One of the biggest ones is a hairdryer. I know I can't really talk because I am a victim of this, but my point is to limit the use of heat on your hair. Hairdryers, as you know, you're going to be pulling at your hair, tugging at it and blowing it, so that can cause hair loss. Just heat in itself weakens the proteins in your hair. Constant heating and drying can lead to brittleness and fragility, and then that can cause hair loss that wouldn't naturally happen either. On top of that, avoid getting your perms. Try to avoid dyeing your hair excessively or even bleaching it. Also, when you want to tie your hair up, try not to tie it back too tight. I think we know that if we're going to tie our hair back really tightly, it can cause weakening at the roots of our hair, and then that will cause hair fallout as well. The third tip that I'm going to give for today is eating right for your hair or even for your body. Try to have a healthy and balanced diet. A healthy body is more likely to have healthy hair than an unhealthy one. So there are some vitamins and minerals that are especially important and helpful in promoting healthy hair and the prevention of hair loss. So one of the main ones is iron, which I spoke about in my previous video. Anemia is a lack or a decrease of iron in your system, and that is one of the main deficiencies that can lead to hair loss. And when you have anemia, what could potentially happen is that it disrupts the supply of nutrients to your follicles and then potentially increasing your hair loss. The foods that are typically rich in iron are red meats, fish, chicken, not so much. Green vegetables are also fantastic, such as broccoli, spinach, kale, things like that. Also, try to eat enough protein. Protein is essential for strong hair, so a deficiency in protein can lead to dry and weak hair, which is exactly what can lead to hair loss. I know that some shampoos do include amino acids, which are proteins in your shampoo, but I think the best way to actually receive and achieve protein in your body to be able to penetrate your hair is through taking it in your diet as well, and that will definitely improve the condition of your hair. You can get protein from eating foods such as seafood, milk, cheese, yogurt, beans, poultry. For people who are vegan or dairy free, you can also get your protein from things like tofu, whole wheat bread, peanut butter, brown rice, lentils. You can always search it up on the internet and see what foods are rich in protein. The last vitamin that I think is really important to incorporate in your diet is vitamin C. If you are taking iron supplements or you're eating lots of foods that are rich in iron, foods with plenty of vitamin C can actually help absorb the iron into your system. When I went to the doctor's office, she was telling me to try to have steak and pour some lemon juice on it, or even have a glass of freshly squeezed orange juice afterwards, so the iron can actually bind to the vitamin C, and then that way I know that it is actually being absorbed into my body. Vitamin C also helps with the production of collagen in your body, in turn strengthens the capillaries which supply your hair shafts as well. Vitamin C comes from all your citrus fruits, lemons, oranges, tangerines. So get it from green leafy vegetables. I believe blueberries, blackberries, strawberries are all great sources of vitamin C. There you go, guys. Those are my 3 main tips that I can give that I've found have been very helpful for me and other people that I have passed on this advice to. Just want to put something out there that taking on these different approaches may take a couple of months to start showing results. Nothing comes easy. You need to be persistent and you need to work hard, and you will reap the benefits from it if you just continue. Try to cheat, try to follow it as much as you can, and you should see some benefits coming from it as well. This is not an overnight thing or a week thing where the next week you'll see a massive difference. For some people you may see differences within the first few weeks, but try to give it a couple of months before you really start to see a difference, and that's exactly what I did with my hair. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and definitely comment below if there are things that you want to let me know, or you would like me to do another video about something specific to you that you feel is really important to touch on. I'll be more than happy to try and do the best that I can to pass on the information that I know or that I have gathered up for myself as well. And also do some DIY masks or things like that that I have found have been really helpful for me. And yeah, have a lovely day guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye!